for a bitter backyard rivalry. Georgia Tech and Georgia, a long history of bad blood and a rematch of the 8-overtime classic in 2024. What have we got in store this time? Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia, as we'll see the number 9 team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 10th-ranked team, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. Green Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Jackets will kick this team to get us going. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense making their way on the field to open this game. Now today, the Bulldogs and the Yellow Jackets rematch one of the wildest games in the history of the sport. 8 overtimes in Atlanta as Georgia somehow survived 44-42 to keep those playoff hopes alive.
Yeah, I think you could argue that was one of the best games of the entire college football year. And how about the emotional scene after the game where the two head coaches came to...
Who's in the clear? Heads out of bounds after a solid game. And the Bulldogs toss it to the line to run the hurry up.
How about that? That's the way to start a game. Some early fireworks on the first play from scrimmage.
Looking to pass. It's Stockton. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Second down after that completion. Here's the snap. Looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Frazier. Defense flies in to make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Bringing pressure. And just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, when you really allow this defense to dictate things, it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And with that miss, the score remains the same. So the Yellow Jackets offense out there for their first possession. This is a running game that comes in on a roll. The top back, over 100 yards rushing, found the end zone multiple times. Clearly, he's going to be the focal point of the defense today, Kirk, you'd think, anyway.
Yeah, how much fun was it to watch this offense and watch him specifically, what he was able to do. Pretty much anything he wanted to do, he was able to capitalize on. Now, today it's a different challenge. New game, new opportunity to showcase what he can do. And I think it's important that this offense show that they can do more than just run the football, because I think this defense is locked in to take him away.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Scanning the field. It's King. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. Gets it out quickly to the left side. Breaks a tackle in the clear now. The senior with excellent work after the catch.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down. The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 33. Caught in the backfield. It's Bell. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
After missing a field goal on their last drive, they got to produce something here on third down even. Looking downfield near the end zone. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. It breaks the scoreless tie here. Makes it 3-0.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Quick throw to the left. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take.
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Breaks into the open. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And the offense gets a chance to start with a short field. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle for showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Looking downfield. It's Stockton. Defense is coming after him. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. And it's good right down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Stockton. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. The Georgia Tech offense is back out there. This drive is important. Last one, and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First down, looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. The receiver makes the catch. And they've got him.
And it is awfully tough on a defense when a quarterback's able to move outside of the pocket and still keep his eyes downfield looking for those open targets. You don't know whether to attack him and try to bring him down or to stay back and defend the pass.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Patterson. Breaks free in the clear. Inside the 10. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Georgia, 6.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage here. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball at the 34.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. In an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that and just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. That one moves the ball across the 40. Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to throw. It's Stockton. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41, and they make the 1st down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Branch. He moved the ball to the 48 and earned a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
The Bulldogs pick up enough yardage to get a 1st down. From the shotgun, drops back. Lets it go quickly. Grab down the middle. It's Branch. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Chris, as you know, anytime you hit a big post route like this for a touchdown, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver is essential. Nice job of not waiting too long. Quarterback takes a hitch, gets the ball out early, and allows his receiver to run underneath the beautifully thrown football for the touchdown.
BAT is good, so it's 13-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Looking to throw. It's King. That's caught. It's Patterson. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with that.
And here he goes. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Really nice run by the back, but I want to give credit to the offensive line there. They were able to pave the way for the first down.
First down and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Makes the grab down at the 15-yard line. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10.
How about that? Receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for this defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
So the offense really clicking here. 3 plays, and suddenly it's first and goal. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Powering through. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
I'll give the defense a lot of credit there. They were ready for this option play. Good awareness and containment to be able to force them into this upcoming third down situation.
Let's check out the quarterback comparison here through the first quarter. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up second and goal. Looking downfield, it's King. Launching one to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Hey, Chris, let's give credit to this defense. Forced into the red zone, backs against the goal line, but they're fighting and breaking up what they can.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Now the all-important extra point. They knock through the PAT and go on top 14-13. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. On first down, it's play action. The short completion of the tight end. Gets out of bounds as a short gain on play.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Dropping back, it's Stockton. And the quarterback with the shovel pass underneath. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. And a player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout or they'll check him out. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Bell. Oh, he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Muscles past the defender. He takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Georgia.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown. That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. The quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Off the play fake. Looking to throw on first down. On the run here. Lets it go. Quick throw. Catch made. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's Haynes. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense getting set. It's second down. And there's the handoff. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Running out of time in the pocket. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down. That'll put him over 150 yards today. Kirk, he is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
They bring him down, but a solid game there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Pass complete. It's second down now. Receiver in motion now. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Fighting off the defender. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
On the move, but can't find the receiver, and he's brought down.
And they finally get to the quarterback with that sack. You know, he's already thrown 2 touchdowns in his first half, so the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
That first down sack, a surprise. It moves him back into fringe field goal range. What can he do on second and 1? The junior able to bring him down quickly. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. 8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Back to throw. It's King. Looking for his big tight end. What a catch! They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. The Yellow Jackets will line up on 1st and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. 4 set of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. The Yellow Jackets will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And the defense wraps him up. Second down and goal. Quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. On this marathon march, now we set up a 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. What a first half we've got.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
Extra point puts it in front by 1. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback from the start of the 25. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns on their last possessions. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Off the play fake on 1st down. Wide receivers got it on the shovel pass. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. A completion sets up a 2nd down play. Back to pass. It's Stockton. Looking for the wideout. He makes the grab. They finally get him down, but a big play for 46. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Pressure is coming. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. It's a 1st and 10 play.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
2nd down after that previous play. Back to throw again. Grab down the middle. It's Branch. That's a nice play. It'll set him up 1st down now at the 12. Georgia has moved into the red zone. On the ground, it's Frazier. That's a nice stiff arm. Doesn't produce much. Just a small gain. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Same tailback, another carry. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Dogs.
Well, that's the 2nd touchdown catch already in just the 1st half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
And they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point makes the lead 6. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. Backed up this close to the red zone in the final minute. Let's say they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the 2nd half. To the air, it's King. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That's reeled in. It's Patterson. Brought down. The gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gain there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Yellow Jackets starting a new series here on 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Back and forth they go.
Boy, this guy is so much fun to watch. Here, not even on a design QB run, able to create, use his legs, threaten the defense with his arm, and eventually off the scramble gets into the end zone. Great play.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Looking deep down the left side. And the pass falls incomplete on the final play of this first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Gentlemen, the Governor's Cup is on the line, and already the Dogs and Ramblin' Wreck have given us some impressive moments. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the duel between Georgia and Georgia Tech plays out.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. Dogs will kick this away to get the second half going. Thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They were productive in the first half, but hurt themselves with turnovers. Let's see if they can fix that here as we get the third quarter going. We get the second half started with the running play. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Heading left after the handoff. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Send the back in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Bites off a defender. Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite third down offense.
How about this? The offense gets the ball to one of their playmakers out in space, but the defense, the athletic ability on that side of the ball does a good job of bringing him down short of the first down.
Ball fielded near the 35. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Ball handed off. Tackle made after just a short game.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Using his legs, it's Frazier. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Dropping back, it's Stockton. Tight end makes the grab. That play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Grab behind the line. It's Bell. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
And they'll stop him after a short gain. It's 3rd down for the offense. Press coverage now from these DBs. Throws it to the right. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Short return tackle made at the 27. A crucial takeaway.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now, defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And he'll set up to throw. The pocket breaking down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
First down here for this offense. He hands it off from the gun. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
2nd down play coming up. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Grab near the sticks. It's Patterson. Both out of bounds, but it's another big game. This offense producing chunk plays through the air. Kirk that puts him over 150 yards today. He's just putting on a huge show in a big stage.
Yeah, every time he seems to get his hands on the football, he's making big plays. They have built their offense around his playmaking ability, and it's paid off today.
Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now. He'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Yellow Jackets are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice game out of it.
Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. He decides to keep it here. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. This offense is still clicking.
Of course, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. You start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Breaking free at midfield. Breaks into the clear. They finally bring him down, but not before he gets all the way inside the 10-yard line.
That's one way to be able to move the football up the field in a hurry. These are the types of plays that can really galvanize an offense.
Looking to pass. It's Stockton. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
You're talking about this defense stepping up, 1st and goal, and they get the pass break up, making sure every yard is earned.
They'll try to power it in right up the middle. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
And they get stopped here on 2nd down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. It'll be a 24-yard attempt, should be automatic. And that one's straight down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? They continue to feed the running back, but he has had nowhere to go today. They've been getting owned at the line of scrimmage. When they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. That puts him over 150 yards today. Kirk, we knew he was going to be a focus coming in, but he has backed up the hype and then some.
Yeah, he sure has, Chris. I mean, all year long, he's been a dynamic playmaker. I'd argue one of the top in the entire country. And now, in a rivalry game, to be able to do this, boy, it says a lot about him.
And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up 2nd down.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Looking deep downfield to the left. Makes the catch downfield.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Yellow Jackets are looking to keep this drive going. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. To throw, it's King. Wide open downfield. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball.
And the defense finally will get him down, and that sack will end the third period. And as we take a break, we'll take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Contact as he let the ball go. Oh, he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's third down coming up.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today, and he's not done yet.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. This one sails through the back of the end zone and incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Knocks that one right down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and we'll start at the 25. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. They're going to run it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really...
It's caught. They will rule that a catch. A huge game through the air. And one big play has moved the ball across midfield. 1st and 10 in enemy territory. To throw, it's Stockton. The short hands. It's Young. Breaks the tackle. He's got room. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line. Dogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback keeps the football. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. They're going to throw forward on 3rd and short. Trap him for a sack.
The middle linebacker is the quarterback of the defense. This time, the coordinator decides to blitz him, and it works. Good job by bringing him and getting to the quarterback.
The field goal is good.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Georgia Tech offense is back out there. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards.
False start on offense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Back to pass. It's King. He's running out of time here. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Tough spot here. Second and long for 19. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back, bringing pressure. And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Out of the gun now on third down. Tries the right with a quick throw. Wide open downfield. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, I love the call here by the offensive coordinator. Has the lead in the fourth quarter. It's third down. Instead of running, you throw it. Take a chance of a potential incompletion, but instead you trust your quarterback. Completion, first down, fresh set of downs, and you continue to work that clock.
Second down after that one on the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. In the clear at the 25. He's ball down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
Well, that's exactly why you dial up a screen. The defense is overcommitting to the pass rush and trying to apply pressure on the quarterback. Great execution, plenty of space available, and man, he had a convoy downfield to help him pick up big yards.
That huge play sets up a great opportunity. First and goal just outside the 5. Leaning on the run game here. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
All right, here we go. This is really it. And the defense knows that if the offense is able to score here, it's essentially over. It's mano-a-mano at the line of scrimmage. Let's see which side can gain the most leverage.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 8. Trying to get to the end zone. They'll run it left. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Third down and inches. Who's going to win this battle in the trenches? And they're trying to punch it in here. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
And that is just a great job by this defense on third down. Getting penetration, they come up with a loss. Now it's a big decision. Fourth down, as an offensive coordinator, you've been going backwards. What do you call?
They'll keep the kicking team on the sideline, try to extend the lead here with a touchdown. No stopping them on that run. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
Chris, what about the mentality here from this offensive coordinator? Instead of throwing the football, they decide to get behind the offensive line, get physical with this defense, and pound it into the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good, so the lead is 12 here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Well, time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly?
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Dogs will come to the line to run the hurry up. Scanning the field. It's Stockton. Short pass finds the tight end. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Out of the gun now on third down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quick completion to the tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the 1st down marker. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Secondary backed up off the ball now. Looking deep for late-game heroics. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
Fires it to the wideout. Clock into the middle. It's Thomas. And the game just good enough for a 1st down. 4th down conversion gives them a fresh set of downs, but time is running out. They get to the line quickly. Looking to throw again. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. To throw, it's Stockton. The receiver grabs it.
Well, Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. You're down by a couple possessions. Yeah, completion is good, but truly the 2 most important things, getting the ball downfield to your receivers and making sure they're working to get out of bounds to preserve that clock to be able to get a score, get the ball back, and have a chance to win this game.
We come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Lets it go quickly. And that one's picked off. What a play.
Well, I thought they had a real chance here to be able to cut into this lead, but the quarterback gives it back to the defense, and the climb just got much steeper as they're running out of time here in the 4th.
And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? this one wrapped up. The quarterback will just take a knee. Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset. It felt like a really even matchup. Two quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a game. This is really what you love about college football. Good against good. Find out who ends up having the upper hand at the end of the day. This is a great victory for this ball club. Let's see what they do after this win.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.